going on, guys? My name is Cain, and I'm here to bring you guys an awesome little tournament matchup between Ryan the Hunter Permison and Kaleb the King, the Kid, Koho, whatever you are. I don't know. Maybe you should change it up for today's match. I don't know, because you can't ever get consistency from Kaleb. But I'm not here alone. I'm here with the commissioner, the leader of all of Multiplex. Tim, how's it going?
But I'm pretty good, Cain. It's great to actually see these matches one-on-one now. And, of course, this one is a good one with both of these guys. Both of these guys have had a heated rivalry. They don't like each other. So it's going to be exciting. So I can't wait for this matchup.
Yeah, I agree with you. I have gotten to know both of these guys pretty well. One of them helps me out here at Fandom Fights. And the other guy, well, he's my tag team partner of the Knights of Steel, where we're gonna get a win eventually. We're only 0-1 in our history of teams, so that's not that bad. We lost to fucking Tim and Mark or Harley, you know.
To be fair, Cain, all the records, they don't matter anymore. This is the first start for everybody.
So
you're
undefeated. Are undefeated right now. Everyone come at us. Going after you, Notorious Champs. We're going after you. Just kidding, because that'd be a death penalty right there.
That would be the death of a team.
So I'm going to send this over to some little pregame interviews. I want to talk to my tag team partner in crime. He's the Superman to my Batman. He is Ryan Permison, the Hunter. What's up, man? You've already taken Kaleb down not once but twice. Are you gonna make it even 3 times?
I mean, pretty much, yeah. This is a this is a win-win for me, because even if we do the best 2 out of 3, I've already won, so I'm not sweating this at all. This is not making me nervous, not having me have any fear of anything, because this guy can't do it anymore. He can't hack it. But so we're gonna have to give him another spanking, another beatdown, another smackdown, and that is what the Hunter is here to do tonight.
Sounds like some very dark words coming from the Superman of the league. Sometimes you just gotta snap someone's neck like Zod's. So, gonna go to Kaleb. Like, what are you? Before we start anything, are you the Kid? Are you the King? What are you today? Or are you just Kaleb Koho?
There's only one king, and it's me. So I'm going to stop Ryan once and for all, because he should not have beaten me in that IG match. I don't know where you're getting the second match. We played movies in FMT. That's not really the same league battleground that this is, not the same arena. I'm looking to avenge that loss to Ryan in IG. I don't know who this Kid guy is. I heard he's a big Robert Parker fan. But I'm looking to just lay down the smack and see if Ryan really run with the young guns anymore. I don't know, but we'll see. And at the end of the day, he'll bow to me. It always will happen.
Wow, a C for effort, but an F for failure and trash talking here, folks.
I think Ryan said it best right there. It's a little different from the King, but I think I think Ryan drugged Kaleb, so might have to send out a forensic team. But hey, we're gonna start off with our proper introductions done by the commissioner, the Emperor Palpatine of Multiplex Entertainment. Tim, would you like to give us some proper introductions?
Thank you, random stormtrooper. I plan on force choking later.
My name is FM217 or whatever it's called.
2187.
Yeah, you can clearly tell I know Star Wars.
Before our proper introductions, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 3-round fight in Fandom Fights tonight. Introducing first, he is making his Fandom Fights debut. He is a representative of the Alpha Alliance and the Knights of Steel. He is the Hunter, Ryan Permison.
There's no applause. There's no applause for you.
No. The millions and millions of fans who are watching this are applauding. You just can't hear because it's it's so loud you can't even hear yourself think, False King.
Kane's just editing this later, so that'll be fun.
Fantastic. Lovely.
And his opponent, also making his Fandom Fights debut. He is one half of the creative team behind Fandom Fights, Also, representing Apocalypse, he is the Mad King, the King, Kaleb Koho!
Nothing but crickets.
If he edits booze in here, I swear.
Don't be surprised if he doesn't, brother. Don't be surprised if he doesn't.
Do it, baby.
So round one is going to work like this. Each competitor will be given 10 questions from pre-selected categories. If a competitor has a perfect round, if they go 10 for 10, they will get a bonus question. And at competitors, we do ask that you must write down your answers on a whiteboard. There is no stealing in this round because competitors get asked the same question. Competitors are allowed 3 repeats during the whole match. Unless it's a technical issue, we will give you that for free, but try to let us know as fast as possible. And competitors are also allowed 1 challenge throughout the whole match. If they are awarded the challenge, they can keep the challenge, but if they use a challenge and they do not get the challenge, they lose it for the rest of the match. Competitors, do you have any final questions?
No, sir. Let's get this thing rolling.
All right. Round number 1, question number 1, is going to come in the category of the MCU. What is the name of the team that consists of Thor, Hulk, Loki, and Valkyrie in Thor Ragnarok? Some people say I have an addiction to this movie, and I say there's no proof. I don't have a problem.
This is a great movie. It really is. I loved it watching it in theaters. It was one of the few Marvel movies that had me a little worried at the beginning, but it was awesome.
I thought it was great from beginning to end. I'm going to say markers down. I'm going to start to my buddy over here, Ryan.
Was it the Revengers?
It is the Revengers for 1 point, and Caleb.
The Revengers.
That is also really cool because it sounds like a cool 1980s rock band.
It had a good soundtrack, that movie.
Yes, it did.
Immigrant song.
All right, Tim.
All right. Question number 2, gentlemen, is in the realm of Middle Earth.
Mm.
What actor plays the role of Elrond?
Gotta say, these Middle Earth movies, they are definitely a spectacle. I believe that is the correct term that I'm looking for. If not, Robert Parker will let me know. So,
I would not disagree. Peter Jackson made him a spectacle to the eyes.
That is true. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. We'll start with the King.
Was that Lee Pace?
That was not Lee Pace. Ryan.
I took a guess. I said Hugo Weaving.
Oh, I'm sorry, but that is actually correct, and we have a lead. All right. Category is in Star Trek. Question is, there has been 5 actors who have played roles in the new Star Trek trilogy and also in the MCU. Name 3 of them.
Oh my God. What the heck?
It's funny how there's a lot of crossover with those 2 fields.
Yeah, it is very surprising. We'll give the competitors a little bit extra time because they got to kind of think about it for a second.
3 names is hard to pull out at times.
Yeah, I think that's true. But hey, 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
1. Caleb is using his first repeat. Question is, there has been 5 actors who have played roles in the new Star Trek trilogy and also in the MCU. Name 3 of them. Just want to be clear, actors is also actors and actresses. So,
yeah, don't be sexist, Cain.
I'm sorry, internet. Not everyone can be like Cain Mango. All right, 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. Ryan, were you able to pull 3 names?
I do have 3 names. I went ahead and said Zoe Saldana, Carl Urban, and Simon Pegg.
Ooh, Simon Pegg has never appeared in the MCU.
I have 4 names because I couldn't pull the 5th one. I have Chris Hemsworth, Zoe Saldana, Idris Elba, and Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yes. The 5 possible answers that we have are Zoe Saldana, Carl Urban, Benedict Cumberbatch, Idris Elba, and Chris Hemsworth.
Why didn't I think of Why didn't I think of Cumberbatch? Gone.
Yeah. Hey, we got a tie game, and Tim, I'll take next.
God, I had 2 of them.
All right, the next category is in the realm of kaiju. Kaiju is the category. Who played Ellie Brody, Ford Brody's wife, in 2014's masterpiece Godzilla? I will say masterpiece if Cain keeps repeating Emmy Award-winning Suicide Squad.
You know what?
Grammy or Oscar award-winning. Why did I say Emmy? I'm all messed
I think
up.
everyone's confused. I think Ryan has drugged all 3 of us today. But hey, I'm going to give you guys 5 count in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. We'll start with the king.
Elizabeth Olsen.
That was Elizabeth Olsen. And Ryan.
I said the wrong actress. I said Elizabeth Olsen.
That is correct. The 2 of them, Aaron Taylor Johnson and Elizabeth Olsen, also played brother and sister later on in 2015.
Yep. You didn't see that coming? Yeah.
All right, the next question is in scores and soundtracks.
Okay.
All right, question is, who composed the score for The Lion King?
You son. If I don't get this.
Great score.
Great score.
It is a great score.
Yeah.
It is a great score. I will agree 100%.
I feel like just starting it off like the first song in The Lion King while we're waiting for the count.
Savannah,
You need it with more.
We're gonna have a pizza,
soul.
man.
You need more. You need more
Markers
gravitas.
down.
You need more gravitas.
Ryan, what do you got?
Was it the only Hans Zimmer?
It was the only Hans Zimmer for a point. And Caleb, did you also have Hans?
I also have Hans Zimmer.
That is correct. All right. After 5 questions, we are tied at 4 apiece.
Oh my God.
Very good showing for the first 5 questions.
Hans Zimmer. We love you, Hans Zimmer.
All right. Tim, would you like to take the next one?
All right. The next category is in James Bond.
All right.
The Schmodown might not have it, but we do. Who directed Skyfall?
The best one.
Oh my God, Skyfall. I'm blanking on this person's name.
Keep blanking on it, Ryan. Keep blanking.
The trash.
5 count. 5.
On and on.
Blanking.
4, 3, 2,
Blanking.
1. Markers down. Ryan chose not to use a repeat. Did you have any names?
Yeah. That's Sam Mendes?
Ooh, it was Sam Mendes for a point. I feel like he was
Nice.
totally faking us out on how he didn't know it, but I think he's pulling a John Roca. Caleb,
I was going to say,
All right,
if
Roca, settle down. Sam Mendes.
that is correct for another point.
Great Bond film. Great Bond film.
All right.
That's fun.
Next question is in the category of Disney.
Hmm.
Who played the role of Roger in the 1996 live-action version of 101 Dalmatians?
before their
Wait a
live
minute.
actions were good.
You said Roger? Okay. Roger, the character. Roger.
This is what I call the dark times of Disney live action when they weren't really all that good.
Yeah, but hey.
I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this one in a hot minute. I should probably rewatch it.
All right, and you guys 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Caleb, what do you have?
This is wrong. I said Rick Moranis.
That was not Rick Moranis, even though that'd be really cool.
I mean, it's just
Ryan, what do you have?
the second half of Dumb and Dumber, Jeff Daniels.
It was Jeff Daniels, and Ryan has taken the lead.
Nice.
Cruella DeVille, Cruella DeVille. She doesn't scare you, no evil thing will. See, I got a singing voice.
All right. You can also check out Ryan's Barbershop Quartet Saturdays at 2 o'clock in Washington, D.C.
Thank you.
All right. Tim, I'll take the next question.
All right. In the realm of one of the greatest film series of all time, Back to the Future. What did Doc ask Marty to pick up before he met him at the mall in Back to the Future?
This is a
Ooh.
wonderful trilogy, arguably one of the best trilogies ever to exist. And I'd be fine if they never just make a fourth one. Like, just stop at 3. What we have is good. We don't need a spinoff. We don't need another Back to the Future 4. Just stop it.
Exactly. It's perfect. We don't need any more.
5.
Nope, it's a perfect trilogy.
3, 2, 1. The only benefit that we get out of a fourth one is we can ask more questions. But I'm going to say markers down, and we'll go to Ryan.
Was it his video camera?
It was his video camera.
Okay.
And Caleb.
I said his dog.
Ooh!
Einstein was already
there at the truck, son.
I haven't seen Back to the
Ryan
Future in a hot minute.
He was at Twin Pines Mall, man. Come on.
All right. The next question is in the DC EU.
Oh.
All right. The question is, in Justice League, Barry says he is fluent in what language?
Oh, God.
We will also not accept English for a smart-ass answer.
No.
Where's RJ when you need smart ass answers? Where's RJ?
Probably chilling with that Voltron thing you gave him.
I
5,
still have got to send that in,
4,
which I am doing in the morning.
3. Lies from TM Smith 2. 1. He is the Emperor Palpatine. We're going to go to Caleb.
He says, is it Spanish?
Oh, that is incorrect. Ryan.
I took a guess because I don't remember that line in the movie. I don't speak demon or monster, whatever.
That was incorrect. We were looking for sign language, and we have also accepted gorilla sign language. All right.
Oh, man. I just watched that movie a few weeks ago. Darn it.
All right, gentlemen, for your next question. In the realm of Pixar,
Oh, God.
what are the 5 emotions inside of Riley in Inside Out?
Mm-hmm.
We need all 5, but hey, we'll give you some extra time. Have you ever seen this movie, Tim?
I honestly had no want to see it. It did look very fun from all the promos I saw from it from seeing other movies.
Wait.
But
It's not that good. It's not that good.
So,
Hey.
1 markers down, and I just want to point out that this confirms Tim has no soul, so he is definitely Emperor Palpatine. I feel like that should be Tim's new name. All right, Caleb, what do you have?
Joy, sadness, disgust, anger, and fear.
That is correct for 1 point. And Ryan.
We got it in the nick of time. Anger, sadness, fear, disgust, and joy.
That is also correct for 1 point.
One of the best Pixar films ever.
All right, to give you guys a quick score update after
So
round
good.
number 1, we have Ryan in the lead with 8 points, and Caleb putting up a heck of a game at 6, but he is behind. Round number 2 will work like this. Each competitor will be given a wheel spin. If it lands on a category they like, they can keep it, or they can choose to spin it again. If you choose to spin it again, you must keep whatever it lands on. Whatever category you guys decide, you'll be given 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. If you choose to go to multiple choice, it'll be given 1 point apiece, and there is stealing in this round, so competitors pay attention to your opponent's question because it may become your question. All right, and if it lands on player's choice or opponent's choice, you cannot spin again. Any questions? Because I don't want to repeat that. All right, I'm going to bring up our fabulous wheel. All right.
Look how beautiful that looks. No, I'm kidding.
All right, Ryan, you are currently in the lead. Would you like to spin first? Or defer to Caleb? You'll spin first.
I will spin first.
All right. It lands on Pixar. Would you like to keep it?
I'm going to go with a mulligan. Spin it again, please.
All right, whatever it lands on, you are stuck with it. And it lands on Star Trek.
God. Ooh. Okay. All right.
Would you like to issue his questions?
Okay.
All right. In the realm of Star Trek, Ryan, your first question. What is the year Star Trek V, The Final Frontier was released?
Multiple choice, please.
A, 1987, B, 1988, C, 1989, or D, 1990?
I'm going to say 1989.
That is correct for 1 point.
All right.
All right. Ryan, your second question.
Mhm.
Who directed Star Trek First Contact?
Ooh. It's one of those. Multiple choice, please.
Option A, Jonathan Frakes. B, David Carson. C, Rick Berman. Or D, Stuart Baird.
Oh,
My heart is breaking right now.
You said first contact. I'm going to say Commander Riker himself, Jonathan Frakes.
Give the man another point. 2 for 2 so far with 3 questions left. And your third question, Ryan. In Star Trek Nemesis, what is the name of the shuttlecraft Picard takes down to the surface of Colorus?
Multiple choice, please.
A, the Achilles. B, the Defiant. C, the Argo. Or D, the Rema.
I'm going to say it was the Argo.
That is correct for another point. So far, making a clean sweep. 3 out of 3 with your fourth question. In Star Trek Beyond, what is the full name of Krall's original identity?
Oh, man. It was a good movie, too. It's been a minute, so I'm going to need multiple choice, please.
Is it A, Bernard Ellison, B, Balthazar Edison, C, Balthazar Erickson, or D, Bernard Edrickson?
I'm going to say it was the first one, A, Ellison.
That is incorrect. Caleb, a chance to steal.
See?
Also incorrect.
It's
The correct answer was, Balthazar Edison.
Oh, Balthazar Edison.
Okay. It was Balthazar something, so I couldn't remember if it was Erickson or Edison.
Right.
All right.
It's actually a good name for yourself.
Saving that chance, saving that steal. Ryan, your last question.
Mm-hmm.
In Star Trek V, The Final Frontier, who says the following quote? Each man hides a secret pain. It must be exposed and reckoned with. It must be dragged from the darkness and forced into the light.
Ooh, that's deep. Multiple choice, please.
Your options are A, Spock, B, Sulu, C, Kirk, or D, Sybok.
Oh, these are all good choices. I am going to say that it was the character of Sulu.
Incorrect. Caleb, a chance to steal.
Is it Sybok?
It is Sybok for a 1-point steal.
Whatever.
That was the worst Star Trek movie ever made.
I never saw it.
That was how William Shatner paid for his beach house.
Oh, good.
But with that out of the way,
Sybok.
Cain, I throw it back to you.
All right, Caleb, your wheel spin is going to be
Spin the wheel.
in the category of Disney.
I will be keeping that.
Oh, God.
Caleb, you will be keeping the category of Disney because unlike Tim, you have a soul. The first question in the category of Disney is, what is the name of the leader of the elephants in the Jungle Book?
Multiple choice. I hate the Jungle Book.
Hey,
Is it
great
A,
movie.
Winifred, B, Hathi, C, Vernon, or D, Abraham?
Is it Abraham?
That is incorrect. Ryan for a 1-point steal.
Was it Vernon?
That is also incorrect. We were looking for Hathi, Colonel Hathi.
Oh, such a lame name. Whatever. All right.
All right.
I love that
next
movie
question.
too, but I can't remember that.
Here's your next question. Who voices the character of King Candy in Wreck-It Ralph?
Oh. Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Alan Tudyk, B, Ed O'Neill, C, Paul Giamatti, or D, Nolan North?
Alan Tudyk.
That is correct for 1 point. All right. Next question is, who plays Lumiere in the live-action version of Beauty and the Beast?
Ewan McGregor.
That is correct for 2 points. All right. Next question is, the character of Prince Eric is from which Disney film?
The Little Mermaid.
That is another 2 points.
I hate The Little Mermaid. It's a bad movie.
The final question is, what year saw the release of The Hunchback of Notre Dame?
1996.
That is correct for another 2 points.
Nice.
All right. That is the end of round 2. And here's a quick score update. Kaleb has taken the lead with 14 points, but Ryan is right behind him with 11.
All right.
Very, very close and very, I think, good round 2 for Koho, which is he hit his strength and ran with it.
That is very true. And hey, I mean, you hit your strength, your opponent hits something they're not strong with, you can take the lead. But hey, round number 3, points can change because the way it'll work is each competitor will be given 5 questions. They'll be given the category and they must bet from 0 to 2 points. If a competitor reaches 0 points or is mathematically eliminated, the winner will be awarded a technical knockout. And answers must be written down and spoken via whiteboard and your mouth. All right. Any questions?
No.
All right. First question, the first category is in DC. How much would you guys like to bet? Remember, it's from 0 and 2. All right. Ryan, how much are you betting?
I'm going to go with 1 point on this one. Play it safe a little bit.
All right, Kaleb.
1 as well.
So 1.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The first question is, who plays the character of Vicky Vale in Batman?
Sure, I do. Crap.
I know. I should have went for 2 as well. It's one of my all-time.
I was
movies.
nervous. I let the nerves get to me. I was about to say 2, and I was like, 1.
This is one of the best, one of my all-time favorite movies of any genre, period.
Seems like both of these guys are ready.
Love this
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
What do you have?
I'm sorry, who'd you say first?
Right, you.
Well, she weighs a little more than 108. Oh, really? Kim Basinger, baby.
That is correct for 1 point.
Kim
Nice.
Basinger.
That is also correct.
Love that movie.
Quick
Always
score
loved
update
that movie.
is Ryan is at 12, Kaleb is at 15.
Okay, we're getting there. We're getting
Tim,
there.
would you like to give them their next category?
All right. The next category is in our beloved James Bond.
Ryan, how much are you betting?
It's James Bond, so I'm going to go big or go home. I said 2.
And Kaleb.
I also am going to do 2.
Yeah, we're going big or going home.
All right. Tim, would you like to give them their question now?
Yes, take 2. Okay. Gentlemen, in the realm of James Bond, in Skyfall, we meet the newest incarnation of Q. Who plays said character?
I can't spell his last name.
Oh my god.
I can't spell his last name, but I know who he is.
How do you think this is going to fare out, Cain?
Cain, do we care about spelling?
Care more about pronunciation.
Okay.
Attaboy.
All right.
Okay.
5.
I can't. Oh
4.
god. Can't remember his name. Can't remember his name.
2. Is Ryan pulling another John Rocco? 1.
He is.
Kaleb,
Can't.
what do you have?
It's Ben Wishaw? Wishaw?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
So 2 points.
No.
And Ryan.
Couldn't pull it. I said Ben
Oh.
Summerholt.
That is incorrect. With
Love
that,
Skyfall.
the score change has gone from to 17-10. Ryan, you are still in the game, but you're going to need Kaleb to start losing points. You need to start getting points.
Yeah.
Categories in the Fast and the Furious.
All
How
right.
much would you guys like to bet?
2 points, baby. Going big or going home.
Kaleb.
You know, I'll go with 1.
All right. The question is, in the Fate of the Furious,
Jesus.
what does Dom name his child?
Oh God. Oh. Oh God.
All right.
Oh, this is the one movie I didn't see of this Frank. Son of a.
4.
I like this movie a lot.
This movie sucks. It looks like trash.
It's actually pretty
1.
fun.
Markers down. Ryan, did you Makuga it?
Was it Brian?
It was Brian for 2 points.
Oh,
Nice.
thank God. Thank
And
God.
Kaleb.
I also have Brian.
Oh my God. Thank goodness I got that. Oh.
All right. Quick update. The score is now 18-12.
Oh God.
Getting
Come
very
on.
dangerous with 2 questions left.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Kaiju is your category.
Oh, shit. Bleh.
I'm betting a big fat 0, by the way.
Okay.
0. I do not want to risk losing these points. What was
And your winner,
Let's go.
moving on in the Fandom Fight Tournament, the King, Kaleb Koho.
That was a very interesting match, and I don't think Ryan realized how far he was behind. He had to bet 2 points in that scenario, and he betted 0 and eliminated pretty much himself. I don't know if that is inexperience due to round 3 being a very new format, or is it just, man, he's just scared of those monsters.
I don't think it was that. I think it's a round that's going to take people getting used to, but
yeah,
I mean, it's sometimes it's. Do you just keep the points and take the loss, or do you gamble and try with the category? But
Yeah,
you never know.
That's the thing with round number 3. It's like the categories sometimes in question where they might not feel like super confident in, but the question might be very super easy. Or vice versa. There might be a category they feel really confident, they go big, and then it's like a super deep cut. So round 3, you don't know what you're expecting. So that kaiju question, it could have been very easy. Like,
yeah,
I'm wondering what the question was.
But hey, you know what? Like, it sucks to see Ryan lose, but like I thought Kaleb was a guy that people can't sleep on in this tournament. Like, there's a reason why we came to him to help out with Fandom Fights, because he is very knowledgeable in some of his stuff. And I think he showed it today. He wasn't in the lead in round 1, but in round 2 he gets Disney, and I think he missed the Jungle Book question, which is a movie he said that he doesn't really like. So
Love
he
that movie.
Watch it, really study it up, because hey, that might be my favorite Disney movie. So I'm studying it back up.
Honestly, I'm just happy maybe he'll stop bitching and whining and blaming me for his losses.
Exactly, and that's another thing. Kaleb, this is, I believe, your 3rd win in online trivia, so that's a huge win. You're undefeated in multiplex. That's kind of fun. And for the people at home, this is not rigged, because if I would have rigged this, I would have definitely rigged this for Ryan, because he's my buddy.
And plus, I'm here.
Yeah, no, there's no way this was rigged. I won't even bring that up.
But yeah, so I want to send this over to Tim. Like, what are your thoughts on this match? The main event of tonight's match on June 8th.
Oh yeah, honestly, these two played their hearts out. Like, in round 1, both of them did great. Kaleb with 6 out of 10, and Ryan with an impressive 8 out of 10. In round 2, it made the difference of Kaleb landing on Disney, one of his strengths. Ryan hitting Star Trek, did okay with it. He really did. He got through it. No steals, and that's always a plus. But I think he was really shooting on one of his strengths to get, but it happens. And Kaleb with round 2 was able to come back. In round 3, he played the role of the leader and had to make Ryan had to come to him. And unfortunately, it didn't happen, but both of these guys, a great performance, and I can't wait to see the next showing of Kaleb. Will he keep the winning streak? And the next showing of Ryan, will he come back from this and get his first win?
I think Ryan is definitely someone who is hungry. He wants a belt. He wants a belt so bad that he's kind of starting to scare me. Like, I feel like he's going to start, like, legitimately, like, taking people out and be like, man, why didn't Champ show up to this championship match? Ryan's like, I don't know. I mean, I didn't send any drugs to Arizona. Like, he's just knocked out in his bed. I didn't do that. I don't know what you're talking about. So I think Ryan might have to send a little watch party for Ryan. But that's another thing, is like Ryan took a little safe in round 3, and maybe in categories he was really strong with, like DC, maybe bet a little higher because he knew the answer. So I think this might be a learning moment for Ryan. But it's still a very let's not talk about just Ryan. Let's talk about Kaleb. Kaleb's going to now play the winner between Grant Gregory and Eli McKay.
Oh man!
And I think
good luck with that
those
one.
Competitors can't sleep on Kaleb. I think Kaleb is a guy you got to 100% like keep an eye out for, because he's a guy who might Sam Levine his way through this tournament, and he might have a belt. Like,
I mean, and honestly, that is correct. I'm not knocking Kaleb for once, because he had a strong performance. But from both of those, whoever wins that match out of Grant or Eli, Grant is dangerous, and so is Eli. So Kaleb had a strong showing here. he's going to have his work cut out for whoever wins that. And if he hits that, he'd probably be one of my strong picks to go into the finals, I would say.
Grant is a buzzsaw, in my opinion.
I think, yeah. But hey, anything can happen in this tournament. We saw a 5 seed get taken out today with Ryan, which kind of sucks. But you know what?
It does.
We're going to send it to our competitors. Caleb, you defeated 5 seed Ryan Permison today. And how do you feel?
I feel like this was necessary. This was deserved. I should have beaten Ryan in that Joe at IG match. And I think I proved that here today with this. I'm stoked. Obviously, the drugs Ryan sent me did not work. They only made me stronger, so keep being my supplier. I'm excited to see what happens next. I think it really helps to have Apocalypse behind me now and have a new team backing me up. Grant, my buddy, my dude, if I end up facing you, my man, no hard feelings. This will be a civil war of a brotherly kind. But I really, really, really want it to be Eli because I want to knock him down a couple pegs. He has a mouth. He has a mouth on him, but my mouth works better. So watch me decimate you with words and with trivia knowledge and with my wonderful incoherent innuendos.
Those are some interesting words from Caleb. And before I send it over to Ryan, I have a question. So you guys have played on Jack of All Trivia in our Geekdom division. You played on Full Metal. You've now played here at Multiplex Entertainment. I feel like there's a place I want to see both of you guys compete, and that's Grant's Comic Book League. I would like to see you guys go 1-on-1 in a comic book matchup.
I would do that. I would take Ryan to the comic book mat and ground and pound him because FMT movie match, I'm not so strong in singles movies, but when it comes to the world of comic books, IG, everything, that's where I shine. And in the comic book league, I just took out Nico. So come at me, Ryan. I'll take you out too. And I'm coming for your belt, Cain. I'm coming for it.
You can, I feel like it'll be mine by the time you get there. I don't know, but hey, Grant, let's make this happen because this looks really fun. But we're not talking about just Grant. I'm gonna go to my buddy over there, Ryan. What's up, man? I feel like I feel like now. For people at home, this is pre-recorded, and I don't know if we're going to play who's winning between me and Jessica. But now I feel like I have the motivation to play and beat Jessica. But you guys already know the outcome, on how bad I lost. But now I have the motivation. I feel like I need to beat Jessica, then beat Chance, and then meet Caleb in the semifinals, just so I can avenge your loss. But hey, you know what? Any thoughts?
Well, I'd be lying if I said that this wasn't a bummer. It is. This hurts me. It does hurt because I'm a vicious competitor. I love competing. All I want to do is win. All I want is that belt. I want a belt so bad that I can taste it. But you know what? I've already beaten this guy. I've layeth the smacketh down on his candy ass, not once, but twice. So I'm still the winner in the end here. But you know what?
I think games work.
Whatever, Russ. Whatever. Shut your mouth, son. I'm talking. But I will say it was the Wheel of Fate. The Wheel of Fate is what determined the outcome of this match. Star Trek, I'll be honest, I don't know it very well. He got Disney. He got it. He pulled it out. Good for him. Congratulations to my competitor known as Caleb. He's been a thorn in my side. He is basically the Hector Navarro to my Robert Meyer Burnett because I can't stand you, Caleb. I can't stand you. But you know what? You're going to get chopped limb from limb, whether it be from Eli or Grant. Whoever you go up against is going to chop you up into little pieces like a buzzsaw, son. So you can go ahead and gloat and enjoy this victory now, but you're going to get your behind kicked a little bit later on in this tournament. But you know what? To the powers that be, thank you for having me on this tournament. Thank you for having me in this matchup. I appreciate it. On behalf of myself, I want to thank Multiplex Entertainment. You guys are awesome. I wish you the best of luck with this league, the best of luck with the tournaments that are coming up in the near future. I hope to come back and compete in Fandom Fight, so we'll see how it goes down. But in the meantime, this was a fun match. Just wasn't my day. The Wheel of Fate got me, but this isn't the end of the Hunter. You're going to see me again, and I'm going to compete, and I'm going to do my very best to get a belt, because that's what I'm here for. I am here to be the champion. I am here for a belt. So watch out, because the Hunter is on the prowl. He's coming.
So yeah, I think that is a very strong thing, Ryan, and I think I know what belt might be best on you. I think it might be that Fandom Fights team tournament, league. I think Knights of Steel. I think we can take that. I feel like between the two of us, I think that is something 100% we can take, because let's be honest, Caleb ain't gonna knock you out twice.
No, I don't think that's going to happen. And to answer your question from earlier on, I will participate in Grant's comic book league tournament, whatever. I will compete in a match. I will go for that belt too. I'm all for it. So let's put that on the books.
All right. I don't get that's all up on Grant. So Grant, Sean, you watching this? Schedule this like now.
Mark it down, son. Mark it down.
Yeah, exactly. Like write it down. Let's make this thing happen. But yeah, Knights of Steel team tournament. Let's go. Yeah. But hey, I think we should just wrap it up because it's really hot in this room. So I'm going to send it over to our wonderful Victor today. Might not be wonderful. I don't really know. But Caleb, where can the good kids find you at?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Kaleb Koho. That's KalebKoho. That's also my name on YouTube, where you can see all my music stuff. Koho Productions is where I have all my movie stuff. My group, The Forks, put out our debut album, Shoot for Teams, on all the digital stores and streamers. So if you want to pay for my college tuition now that I am done with high school, and you'll see me here in the next round going toe-to-toe with either my buddy Grant or Eli, who I really want to layeth the smacketh down, as the very, 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 very incompetent loser here today says always.
All right. The guy that Caleb was talking to at the very end, which are all lies. Ryan, where can the kids find you at?
Yes, sir. You can find me on the interwebs at RyanRPM5 on Twitter and on Instagram and on Facebook at Ryan Permison. That's RyanPermison. And don't forget to check out my brand new YouTube channel my team and I have put together. It is Nerd Culture. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram at It's Nerd Culture. Check out our YouTube channel at Nerd Culture. We got all kinds of nerd-related topics, movie reviews, TV reviews, video games, comics, etc. Please check us out. Make sure you give us a follow, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll see you next time.
Yes, go follow Nerd Culture because they're always fun to watch. But hey, I'm going to send it over to the Emperor Palpatine. I believe this is going to be a nickname that's just going to happen to you. I got stock for it. You get Palpatine? Tim.
Oh, you are the worst apprentice ever.
You might say I'm a Darth Maul. Good to you.
No, Darth Maul was cooler.
So I'm a Jar Jar Binks. Cool.
No, Jar Jar was still cooler. We'll find something.
So I'm a Kaleb Koho. Okay.
No, Caleb's a winner. So, but I will say, find us on Multiplex Entertainment here on Facebook and YouTube. We have great matches like this. Especially tune in next time for the next Fandom Fights. I'm sure it's just going to be a great match, just like this one was. And I cannot wait to see the next edition and cannot wait to continue this tournament.
Yes. Something else. I can say something smart. I gotta load something up because I'm not on my normal doc sheet because Caleb's here. No, I really like this power of editing. It's just great.
I know. It feels good, doesn't it?
Yes. All right. Yes. As Tim said, check us out next week because this was the final match today. You had 4 matches today, and this is the final one. But you can check us out next week where we have another 4 matches. We have Grant Gregory taking on Eli McCaig, Alex Warden taking on Jim Green, Robert Parker taking on Malcolm Gaudier, and Chance Ellison taking on Nazario Montenegro. That should be fun matchups. I can't wait to see them. But this is the end of the first half of the first round on June 8th. Hope you guys enjoy this. I'm Cain. I'll see you guys next week.
Hey, yeah, dude, I just beat Ryan. I know, right? This is great. Now I'm on to round 2. I'm just a step closer to that belt. Yeah, no, I forgot. Yeah, he's part of your faction. But, I mean, it still feels good to win, you know? I mean, come on. It's Ryan. Are you really going to mourn for Ryan? That's what I thought. All right. Well, we got to talk about this team meeting soon. We got to run some logistic stuff over with Cain, but I'm pretty excited about this. Yeah. All right, let's do this.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? This is your main event, your final match of tonight. Ryan Permison versus Kaleb Koho. I am Stock Footage McGee, and this is your stats from the match. In round number 1, Ryan Permison would take the lead, going 8 for 10 in round number 1, while Kaleb would only go 6 for 10. And then round number 2, again, this is where all of it changes. Everything changes in round number 2. All 4 of these matches have done that so far. And Ryan lands on Star Trek and only goes 3 for 5, while Kaleb will land on Disney, his strength, and go 4 out of 5 and take the lead going into round number 3. And then round number 3, Kaleb would not miss a single question, while Ryan only gets 2 out of the 3 right, and then bet 0 on the last one, causing himself to get eliminated. Both competitors will actually go 13 for 18 for a total of 72%. They scored the exact same amount percentage-wise, and that would mean that both of them will also make it to our Fandom Fights top 5 accuracy of all time right there. And also, Kaleb Koho managed to just get in there barely to our Fandom Fights top 5 all-time points leaders with Kaleb Koho. And this has been Stock Footage McGee bringing you guys your stats for the match. And we'll see you guys next week. Alright. Round number 2 will work like this. Each competitor will be given a wheel spin from wheel spin. I can't speak. Hey, that's cool. Bloopers, right? All right, round number 2 will work like this. Each competitor will be given a wheel spin. If it lands on a counter they like, they can keep it, or they can spin it again. But if you choose to mother truckers, hey, it's really hot in this room.
Cain, trust me. Do this. Take a minute. Breathe. Ralph Macchio and Mr. Miyagi are with you. Breathe, relax, you're fine.
Cool. All right, that's cool. All right.